This is the beginning of a superbug. The earthquakes are going to hit quite close to home. What's Justin doing now?
I'm here with Cindy Tryon. She's a world-renowned medium, Canadian-based. She has read many people, from moms to big corporations. And you're here today to talk with Sun Media about the state of the world. Welcome, Cindy.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we know what the state of the world is like at the moment. We have some concerns, and we're wondering if you can help us in a little bit. What do you see out there? The coronavirus is in the news, and there is real concern throughout the world. What's your take on it? What do you see?
Well, it's not as bad as SARS, but it's something to be really concerned with, because I just kind of feel this is the beginning of a superbug that we need to keep an eye on, is what they're just showing me. So it is concern. It's going to pop up everywhere, but it's hard to put out. It's like the fires in Australia. You just can't stamp it out. It just keeps popping up. So it, just when we think we put it to bed, it's going to raise up again. So we do need to be aware of it, and we need to all take precautions, and especially the old and the little. I'm very concerned about that generation.
So this isn't going to go away, let's say, in the next few weeks. It's going to be around for the next little while.
Yes, we're going to see it well into this year. It's just going to come in. It's almost like a wave coming in. So we see the first wave, then we'll see a second wave, and then just when we think it comes back again. But I don't know that they have the right formula to get on top of it, because it's confused. It's going to confuse the scientists. They just can't get a handle on it right away.
Do you see it coming into Canada?
Yes, but not strong. We're on top of it with taking care of disinfecting and doing all of that, but it will hit here. In fact, I already feel it's been here.
Climate change is everywhere. Is it a hot topic for now? Is it trendy, or do you see the climate evolution taking place?
It's not going anywhere. We need to pay attention, and we need to listen to all the voices out there that are telling us to be aware of it. The earth is rocking and rolling. We're going to have many things this year. The earthquakes are going to hit quite close to home, is what I'm hearing. We just see the rain, the floods, the shaking earth. It's Mother Nature telling us that she's not happy. Pay attention to us. If we don't, we're going to have some serious repercussions of, towns falling, mudslides coming in. And where we in Canada haven't been prone to a lot of that, we're going to start to see the flooding.
Maybe on a lighter note. So Harry and Meghan are making Canada their official home away from home. Do you think they did the right thing?
Absolutely. Meghan's very strong and very independent, and she's got a bit of feistiness in her, is what they're just showing me. But we have a young man that's gone through a lot in his world, and now he has a family of his own. So the flashbacks to as a child, he's going to be very protective of his family. And yes, he understands that he has an obligation to spotlight and to the crown, but he also has a bigger obligation to his family. Have they settled here permanently? We're going to have to see. I kind of feel, they've got a couple options, is what they're just showing me, but they just want to be normal people, and we really should respect that.
This is reflective of his late mother, Diana, Princess of Wales. Do you think she's guiding them?
Absolutely. She's with him every day. She was a mother above all mothers, and her goal to help humanity, I often reach out to her when doing a lot of my readings, especially when we're talking about people without food, war-torn places where we see that, and we just know that she would be there putting her touch on. So it's very interesting that she's very much with her children, and we can see that true, and even the little grandchildren that we will see a lot of Princess Diana in them.
That's wonderful. Here's on another lighter note. So our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, has grown a beard. What's that all about?
we know Justin Trudeau is always going to be a little bit on the on his own side is what I'm seeing, and a little different and a little bit more charismatic. He's got a little bit of his dad in there is what we get, and you know, it keeps everybody interested in what's Justin doing now around the world, and that he's not going to keep it long. As soon as the spring gets here, we'll see that gone, if not beforehand, because we're not sure how much, you know, we see his family sort of saying, we're not sure about this, and that, so.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
He's got a lot to bear this year, so I feel his workload is fairly large. So he's got a lot to deal with foreign people this year, is what they're just showing me. You know, different heads of state. So this is keeping him light and airy, and that's what we need to do.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for coming in and sharing your wisdom with us today.